The most dangerous wars are not the ones people want. They are the ones leaders fail to stop. Today, even Iran's rivals are urging restraint, not to protect Tehran's government, but to protect millions of lives from the consequences of escalation.
We've been told that the killing in Iran is stopping, and it's stopped, and it's stopping. And there's no plan for executions or executions. So I've been told that on good authority. We'll find out about it. I'm sure if it happens, we'll all be very upset, including you will be very upset, but that's just gotten to me, some information that the killing has stopped.
Hi, it's Kamala Harris. We live in a world where the decisions of leaders can ripple across continents, impacting the lives of millions. Today, the Middle East faces such a moment of tension. The United States, our partners in the Gulf, and the people of Iran are all watching. Some may think leadership is about loud threats or decisive strikes, but true leadership that saves lives and protects the innocent, comes from restraint, clarity, and wisdom. Even nations who have long opposed Iran's government, nations that have experienced instability caused by Tehran's policies, are urging caution. Why? Because they understand the costs of escalation, because they understand that war is never contained. Tonight, I want to speak clearly about what is happening, why it matters, and what must guide our actions. Several Gulf nations, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, and the United Arab Emirates, have made their concerns clear. Countries that have long disagreed with the Iranian government, they have faced threats from its regional policies, they have worked with the United States and other international partners to contain destabilizing actions.
Does this mean military action is now off the table against Iran?
Well, we're going to watch and see what the process is, but we were given a very good statement by people that are aware of what's going on.
Are they still considering military action? Is that still a threat?
No executions. Everyone was talking about a lot of executions were taking place today.
And yet, they are sending a strong message. Do not escalate this situation. This is not weakness. It is experience. They understand that any military confrontation could have unintended consequences: disruption of the global oil supply, threats to civilian infrastructure, regional instability affecting millions of lives. History has taught us that escalation in this region rarely remains contained. Even those who see Iran as an adversary recognize that a war would harm more than it would help. Let us be clear, the Iranian people are not the Iranian government. The people of Iran are mothers, fathers, students, workers, and young women seeking education, dignity, and freedom. They deserve prosperity, they deserve opportunity, they deserve a future free from fear. The Iranian government, however, has too often chosen a different path, suppressing peaceful protest, restricting women's rights, curtailing free expression, funding proxy conflicts in other countries. These choices weaken Iran, they endanger the region, and they do not serve the Iranian people. We must remember that criticism of the government is not criticism of the people. Our responsibility is to protect lives while advocating for human dignity. The Iranian leadership has repeatedly placed ideology above the welfare of its citizens. Economic mismanagement has caused inflation, unemployment, and hardship. Civil liberties are suppressed. Political opponents and peaceful protesters face imprisonment, fines, or worse. Internationally, the government has chosen confrontation over cooperation. It supports militias in neighboring countries, attempts to influence elections, and often threatens stability in the Gulf region. These actions isolate Iran from the international community and deepen internal suffering. This pattern is not new. It has persisted for decades, and it is a reminder that the people of Iran bear the heaviest cost. We must also consider the consequences of military escalation. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical passage for global energy supplies. Gulf nations' infrastructure could be targeted. Regional conflicts could spread uncontrollably, harming civilians far from the origin of any strike. History teaches that violence often strengthens extremists rather than encouraging reform. It rarely achieves long-term stability. Even America's closest Gulf partners recognize this. They are not defending the Iranian government. They are defending human life, economic stability, and regional security. This is not appeasement. It is prudence informed by experience. There is a path forward that does not rely on destruction, sustained diplomatic and economic pressure. This path includes holding leaders accountable for human rights abuses, supporting the Iranian people through information, education, and opportunity, engaging international partners to prevent conflict, strengthening norms of accountability, and law change comes not from bombs, but from legitimacy and accountability. The Iranian government fears loss of control, not foreign criticism. The people of Iran yearn for freedom, fairness, and justice. Our policies should empower them, not further imperil them. The United States stands for human dignity and the rule of law. We oppose violence against civilians. We oppose policies that destabilize regions or harm innocent lives. But we also recognize our responsibility to prevent unnecessary conflict, to work with allies, to pursue security through wisdom, not impulse. This is leadership, strength combined with judgment, firm opposition combined with restraint, commitment to values without sacrificing lives. We will continue to stand with allies. We will continue to stand for human rights, and we will continue to choose diplomacy whenever possible. The future of Iran should be shaped by its people, not by fear or war. The future of the Middle East should be defined by cooperation, not endless conflict. And the future of American leadership must reflect both strength and judgment. We will act with principle, clarity, and compassion, because history remembers restraint as much as action. Thank you.